Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the INEOS podcast. And today, we're going to be talking about a midfield option for Manchester United who could, fill in the void that has been left by departures of Christian Eriksen and even Toby Collier on loan. It has left us thin in midfield, and someone who could actually be able to play alongside, a young Kobe Menu, and potentially even should anything happen, he could also potentially play with Bruno Fernandes. He could potentially also be a defensive midfield option. And that is in the person of Sekou Kone, 19-year-old Mali international, plays as his defensive midfielder for Manchester United, especially in the under-21 team. He is considered as a rising star. He's considered a rising star within the club, known for his potential to develop into a central midfielder, a complete central midfielder. He joined Manchester United's academy from Guidas FC on the 30th of August in 2024 for approximately around £1 million. Kone also represents the Mali national team at the under-20 level. Now, here is Kone's stats during the 24-25 season in Premier League 2 with Manchester United under-21 team. He played 12 games, he scored no goals, no assists, but he had 976 minutes with successful tackles, 15 total passes, 511, and pass completion was 82%. Kone suffered a fractured eye socket in the EFL Trophy game against Tamworth on August 19, which is pretty much about a year since he signed for Man United. On August 19 in 2025, which led to the match being abandoned. His return date is currently unknown and is expected to wear a protective mask upon his return. There's also news that he has started light training, basically on grass and everything. And then basically other things that are around basically is that seeing as there's no dynamic signing, or not signing a dynamic midfielder has left Man United, and especially Man United fans worried as they are concerned it may prove a costly transfer blunder. After pulling the plug on Carlos Baleba due to high cost, United should have pursued one other quality alternative, even though it depends on whether they are available. And at least what the fans think is that it has actually left us wondering as fans. But Manchester Evening News suggests that there's little value in making that they saw little value in making a midfield signing after missing out on the top target, given the reduced fixture load following their Carabao Cup exit. And there are a couple of capable options available. Kone, who has impressed with the under-21, it is actually justified that Man United signed this player, rotating between midfield and central defense. He registered 4 goal contributions in 12 appearances, brilliant numbers that actually earned him a spot in United's USA preseason tour, which he didn't play but came back and got injured. We're going to talk about more details into it, but this is according to Solly. I think I follow Solly, and he does a lot of Man United content, and he basically is all about telling the truth. Sekou Kone receives injury boost ahead of potential first team debut. Central Devils can exclusively reveal that Sekou Kone has received a major injury boost ahead of his potential first team debut, and this is as of today, as of the time of recording. The club's youth development teams continue to be essential component for long-term ambition, even though the majority of the discussions surrounding Manchester United this summer has focused on Rúben Amorim's senior team. Top-tier talent has been consistently produced by United's academy. Under the new INEOS sporting structure, they have also been aiming to buy young, talented prospects, and this has been evident in the signings of Enzo Canabig, Harley St. James, and Ben Line this summer window. But before joining the first squad, the upcoming generation of young players will want to establish themselves. And one of the Red Devils' most exciting young prospects is Sekou Kone. Kone unfortunately suffered a head injury in the under-21s game at Tamworth in mid-August. Medical personnel advised Kone to get back on his feet, but he needed to be treated on the field. The game was eventually called off after the teenage player was carried off the field on a stretcher. Now we can reveal fresh updates. This is according to Centre Devils on a situation that Sekou Kone is currently doing individual grass training as he steps up, his recovery work after his injury. Centre Devils can reveal that he's set to return to group training with the under-21 soon, with his injury not being seen as serious. Kone could also be involved with the first team later on this season if he continues to progress with the under-21. The Mali midfielder was linked for a loan move to FC Lausanne-Sport, who are currently owned by INEOS as well. The club opted against it after he impressed Amorim and the coaches in training during pre-season. With United's ongoing midfield issue, Kone could potentially break through this season, with his trajectory being high internally. His injury boost can be seen as a positive one for the Red Devils. So as I said, Man United, breaking this his breakthrough season could be this season, and there has also been reports that he could potentially make it to the first team. So let me know your thoughts and feelings about this one. What do you guys think? Is Kobbie Mainoo going to make it at Man United? Is it going to be the next best thing for Man United in the midfield? Let me know your thoughts and feelings in the comment section as we build momentum towards the season, even though we didn't sign the player that we wanted or the players that we wanted, especially in midfield in the persons of Carlos Baleba. But Sekou Kone could also be one player that could fill in that void, at least pending when, seeing as we don't have match load, as well as we have no cup games or league games or Champions League, no cup games or Champions League games until January when we've played in the FA Cup. So there's a high chance that we potentially, we could potentially have less loads of games till January, and even in the Carabao Cup as well. Seeing as we're out, there will be more playing time for other players. So let me know your thoughts and feelings in the comment section about this one. Should Sekou Kone make it into the first team? Will he be a good addition to the first team? Or should he continue his development in the under-21s pending when he makes his debut? Let me know your thoughts and feelings in the comment section, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Goodbye. Before I say goodbye, I could potentially do further research on Sekou Kone to know if he's that kind of player suited for Manchester United. I think I've done something in that regard where I talked about the young players that could save Man United last season, but then this season, when the new season and all of that, so it is no news that we need new midfielders, right? So maybe Sekou Kone could be that one midfielder who's dynamic, who can actually progress the ball and who can pass. We're seeing his highlights that he can pass the ball and all that. So let me know your thoughts and feelings in the comment section, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care, goodbye, and God bless.